I'm trying not to get as mad, but that happened 3 times last time. And I was, oh my god, I was pissed. I gotta find a way to turn off the Wi-Fi calling so it doesn't happen. I'm gonna attach this to the previous reading because you guys, I was talking for all that time. You guys couldn't hear me. What I was saying was right when the I got the phone call. I gotta go. Is that the divine feminine is receiving evil eye from this is what would be considered a third party, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody in the Queen of Pentacles energy. You heard me? I'm talking about on YouTube though, not you guys, because I'm live on two different places. So you're getting this Queen of Wands is being clarified as a healer. The message is that the evil eye that you're receiving is coming from this third party sitch. Because that's 3 times this person has showed up in this energy. One time, I mean, I don't know what it is, but they coming out like this. And I explained this, remember? Where's that? I hate when this happens, and I gotta scatter all the damn cards. So there you go. See, that's 3 times. That's 3 times the third party shit, like an extra. Look, I mean, I could try to, look past it all I want, but I mean, to a certain extent, I mean, it just is what it is, right? So, and that's the advice. This is the message that Spirit's trying to get out. Message. Remember, this was the last card, the advice. It's a third party, and they're the ones throwing the evil eye, and they doing love spells and everything. They got animosity because of a love offer, and this came out over the King of Cups. This King of Cups wants to have a baby with somebody, but there's a health concern, which could be this Jezebel energy about having the child. The health concern is the Jezebel. Somebody got to clean up either energy or if it's a real entity attachment. This could be anything. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Queen of Pentacles was clarified by all of this. Oh yeah, love spells came out over here too, didn't it? I know it came out down there. But look, obsession, voodoo, love spell, lust, like a sex spell, ritual, ritual, lust. All clarifying this person up here, which is spirit is identifying as the third party or the extra. Tell you how it resonate. I don't even know. I don't know if this person was with this person first. That's what it's looking like. Because is it a detachment or maybe they just were a third party in this thing with this Queen of Wands and they're detaching. But detaching is now moving them over to the north node, like I was talking about. There is somebody in their south node. This person doing voodoo, and there's 2 people in their north node, divine feminine, divine masculine. There it is right there. Remember, 2 dice came out in the north node. There's no coincidence that also there's 2 divine beings in the message. You understand? And I honestly feel, I mean, it may or may not be the same person. Because the 6 of Cups came out on the Queen of Pentacles. That's the person from the past. Or maybe somebody went back to the past. Or maybe they want the past to return. They want this masculine to return or something like that. But they want to be with this divine feminine was what it looks like. Somebody's enamored and mentally unstable. And Jezebel energy. That is the attachment. They're wearing a mask. Ascending. See? Somebody is ascending, or they did this masculine, because karmic came out and then divine came out right after clarifying this King of Swords, and then I went from a King of Swords to the King of Cups, and I said that this person was presenting themselves as a King of Swords, and this they must have been very cold to this other person, because remember I also said this 3 of Cups was in reverse, almost like they were offering the love. This person wasn't really even receiving the love from the person, like, I don't know. They're coming out as the King of Swords because right here they're at a King of Cups. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you for the gifts and the likes. We're almost at 20K. That's what I'm seeing here. That's the message. Spirit wants somebody to know. Give me one more on this. What's the message for this King of Swords then? Should I pull in the King of Swords? Yeah, what's the King of Swords? Sweetheart. That's all somebody else think about is a sweetheart. And the King of Cups? That's like the Queen of Cups, real love. The King of Swords want to be with the sweetheart, real love. The King of Cups. The sweetheart is a Queen of Cups, and that would be the match to the King of Cups. Just so happens that that person is a Queen of Wands, no mama a witch, or whatever. Some people don't like that terminology. Or she good looking or fine or something like that, because that's what the Queen of Wands is. A lot of passion and fire. We started the reading off with fire signs. There you go, fire signs. You want me to make you a moderator? We could try it out. I mean, I got to see a little bit more loyalty and consistency, but I mean, I like your energy and you're asking. I never had that happen before. Shit. I mean, it's not a paid gig. I ain't tripping. Let's give it a try. There you go. That's better. Thanks, Eliana. I appreciate that. Your enthusiasm. Asking, you shall receive. Thank you for liking the live, too. I appreciate that. I got 4 likes this time around. Should have been ended it and restarted it, huh? Hey, Adapt. I'm about to be up out of here. I gotta go. I've been on here a while. This is very interesting, though. I think I done reached it. I think I done reached the limit. How y'all feel? This is crazy. What I want to do next. Can't believe I got through that because that was quite tricky for me. I'm not even going to hold you. I love a good challenge. Not all the time, though. So don't even. Do I want to do healing? I really enjoyed that yesterday. You want to do healing? Tried? You tried what? Little Yachi. Thank you for the gifts, too. I really appreciate that. I see that. Look, we're at 20K. Hello. I gotta go. It's getting late. Thank you for the likes. Let me see what y'all talking about here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, Byron, you guys are so helpful. Super sweet, boy. I love it. Let's get some advice on healing for whoever needs it. Whoever is in this situation here. I mean, this Queen of Wands, this is something that you needed to hear. Oh, let me take some tarot on the advice. What's the three of Cups with the advice, Spirit? Can you give me some more on that? With the 3 of Cups in reverse? Because we never really got to the end of that. What's the tarot say about that? Ooh. Yeah, this is what's in Hermit. This 3 of Cups is third-party deceit. It's betrayal. Or somebody's in spiritual contemplation about it now with the Hermit. Or that's what's being hidden. That's the message. Yeah. And with this Queen of Cups is in Hermit, finding this out either through me. That's what the Hermit is. Queen of Cups, she ain't popped out this whole time except for as a sweetheart. Are y'all following me? The King of Cups is here, but the Queen of Cups ain't show up. Now she's here. Give me one more. I am, girl. I'm about to get off. What's this Queen of Cups? Yep. Now the Queen of Swords has presented it. So y'all done flipped. You were the King of Swords with that person. Now she's the Queen of Swords to you, who you were. Look at how life works. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Resisting change. High Priestess. There's a death and transformation here that somebody could be resisting. Is this upright in reverse? You knew this. This person, this Queen of Wands, is the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. So it's giving Empress. Look. Resisting change, decay, negative patterns in a partnership, soulmate union. Is it upright in reverse? I think it's reverse. It is. Somebody is resisting this change. Or maybe this person is resisting this change with this High Priestess. There's a resistance here. What's the Death card in reverse? That's fun in reverse on my hand. Rebellion. Personal beliefs. A free thinker. I don't always... Well, there's... This could be two things. This could be a dark Hierophant, or this could be somebody who is... Just doesn't go with the... And that typically that is what the Queen High Priestess does. She's a leader in her own right, and see, she's not standing in front of a crowd of people like the Hierophant is. He has an audience. He needs to like be talking to somebody. He needs the clap of... The High Priestess is by herself, probably somewhere ducked off with water at her feet. And people just know she knows what she's talking about. She doesn't need people to be standing in front of her to do it. So that is typically somebody that is like in that energy where they don't conform. Because a lot of hierarchical and structures and religious and society, they're men-based leaders. Just like everything else. The presidency, everything. That's high leadership. It's men, not women. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's the best way for it to be. But I'm not going to go on that for too long. Whatever. I don't know. There's a death and transformation. High Priestess in reverse. Yes, somebody walked away. 8 of Cups. Well, who's resisting the change? Tell me about the resisting of the change. I don't like that. Oh, they want to work happily working on it. They want to work on it. I feel like it might be. Yeah. Who is it? Yeah. Very ambitious towards this union. I feel like it's this King of Cups. There's communication coming in. Maybe about this abandonment or travel. What's this? So it kept coming up. Forward movement. I might move forward. Oh, but there's balance and a collaboration here in some sort of way. I don't know in what way. Yeah, following the heart. So I don't know with that. But there's a separation, walking away or whatever. And then forward movement with balance. And then a collaboration. But I don't know to what capacity, because it's just collaboration. You know, there's no cups there or nothing like that. So I don't know. That's very unclear. But there's been an energy of hermit. And like keeping things to themselves, because there's this crazy person in the background doing voodoo and a bunch of stuff that's wearing a mask. And there's a lot of shit that cannot be trusted. And you got to be careful when you're talking about it in a reading. So I don't want to deny or confirm anything too much. If you want to know that bad, get a personal reading, because there's a crazy person on the loose. Okay, energetically, and spirit doesn't want to say, because if they did, you could describe the Three of Pentacles in a very different way. What's the advice for healing, Holy Spirit? I'm going to get up out of here. Stay connected, especially to spirit. Meditate. Somebody eats a lot of meat. Let me slow down on the eating of the meat. Tell me more. Meditation again. That's a lot. Somebody's a Taurus. That came out, didn't it? No, Aries, Scorpio, and it was Taurus, right? Thank you for the gifts, Brittany. Fast. That keeps coming out. So maybe there's something about fasting. Give something a break, whether it's social media or food or something. Let go. Somebody needs to let go here. Touch some grass, bro. You need to relax and touch some grass. Come back to reality. Work on receiving. Work on receiving love. Be open to receiving. Don't have your heart closed off, and detox your body. I've been doing that. I actually took something to deworm my body. I haven't been eating meat in a long time, but I just feel like all the years that I did, at this point, I should deworm. I should, and it was natural. It's a drop. It's just really been on my mind to like do a parasite cleanse. So I am. And like, you know, Drink a lot of water. And I even took it to an extent where I was, remember Brittany, I took that whole ginger shot and messed up my whole morning on this kick of cleansing and health and like vitamins and just child. So this is definitely in the energy. Either you're doing this or Spirit's telling you to. I gotta go, I'm starving. Tell me more. Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying, yes. Whatever you were thinking, yes. Whatever you asked Spirit, yes. This is a confirmation. It's confirmation to something. Privacy, I just saw that. It's important to stay private right now because there's people in the background trying to keep up with you because you've either disconnected from them or something like that. See? Stop eating meat again. Okay, I'm not taking no more after that. That's it. Eat clean. Something about how somebody's eating. Something about the food. This keeps coming out. Okay. Just gonna leave that there. Somebody's a Libra. Hi. Love. Oh, it's love here. Somebody's in love. You need to do an energy cleanse, yo. Go take a spiritual bath. Do the things you know what to do. And if you don't know, email me and we can talk about it. If you really need my help. Oh, thank you. Who did that? That was so nice. I love it. Thank you so much. Move your body. Go to the gym. Work out. Run. Take a walk. Ride your bike. And somebody is a Scorpio. We were talking about this. Were we talking about y'all? Yes, we were. That's too funny. Light a white candle of gratitude. What's on the top? What's on the bottom? Light a white candle of gratitude. What's on the bottom? Healing through music. So listen to music. Maybe somebody's doing that. Okay. I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's time to go. I'm starved. I love y'all. Happy Friday. Enjoy the weekend. Be safe. Thank you for the likes and all the love. We almost made it to 25K. Ambitious enough, I guess. Thank you, YouTube. I'm going to put the videos together, okay? That was really cool. We got more likes this time around than the other. I really appreciate y'all. Everything that you've given to me, the likes, the shares, the energy, everything, I hope that it's returned to you tenfold in love and light, okay? I pray for my collective operating in the lights, blessings and protection and abundance and encouragement over your lives, okay? And cleansing. Please do your spiritual cleansings because it doesn't make sense to get blessings if you're just going to put them on top of a dirty plate. What else needs to be said? Remember, personal readings are available. Just the information's in the description and the bio and the pages, all the things. It's there. All right. I offer consultations as well, spiritual guidance and other things like that. If you did need advice or guidance on baths, cleansings and stuff like that, or if you needed a personal reading, it's good to start there. To get, further confirmation or clarity. This was a collective, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. Not everything is going to resonate. Not everybody wants to reconcile. Not everybody's, oh, he's going back to that bitch. That's what I really hear in my head. I'm not even going to lie. Like somebody specifically wants to know that is on the ending part of this, what somebody is going to do moving forward. And that's a problem because as you can see, that somebody's mentally unstable and obsessed, and your constant evil eye is problematic. And although this person may not, divine beings don't usually do black magic, not usually, they don't. I'm not saying that they never did, but once you're stepping into divinity operating that way, there's just certain things that, perspectives you don't align with anymore, and that's just what it is, okay? I'm not going back and forth about that, but, Spirit is going to have to deal with that then. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much. That's why the protection and the cleansing is necessary for you to do your part while Spirit maintains this person in the background and make sure they don't step out of line. Because if it's something that is supposed to be, it will be. There's no forcing it. And that's clear because somebody has already walked away. That is not mistaken. That's clear to see that somebody walked away. Somebody else is trying to get them to come back in both ways. The past person for that Queen of Pentacles and this King of Cups. But there's one thing I also like to confirm within personal readings, if that's something you guys are interested in, is whether or not this King of Cups and this King of Swords is the same. I personally think from the energy it is, but that could be different for everybody, you know what I mean? So that's where the trickiness comes in with whether or not you should allow this past person back in or if you're waiting on someone new. But that's easy to answer, right? If you gauge what happened in the past and what's presently happening in the future, what are this person showing you? Are they showing you anything different? If not, and there is no energy of moving forward and showing you any different, then more than likely it's better to move forward, don't you think? Deal with what's in front of you right now. It doesn't mean that the person can't present in a different kind of way later, but you deal with what's shown, not hopes and wish and dreams. You don't bet on potential. You showed it to me. You showed up. Just like do you show up for yourself the way you show up for yourself? Will you show up for me? What is it exactly that you want? Me to hope on a wait, no wish and a dream. Oh, the energy says this. Yeah, but in my face you say this. So I don't give a shit what the energy says. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's my advice. You take it as you leave it. For real, you know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get it twisted. This tarot shit is fun and all, but don't lose reality and what's really happening. That's great if that nigga's intention is this, but what is he doing in your face? What's he doing in your face? Is he playing in it? And it's okay. Nobody's too good to get played in their face. It happens. As a matter of fact, that's the risk of love. You're not doing it right if you're not risking that. That's the whole point. People are dumb. You want people to come vulnerable with their heart on their sleeve saying, hey, I like you. What's good? Then you get that person, you turn around, you play in their face. And then when they start fucking with you, you're confused. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to give you the chance to fuck it up. And then when you don't, what they're supposed to do is walk away. That's exactly how it's supposed to go. You do what you want to do with the opportunities. It's up to you. It's unfortunate, you know, if you blow it, you blow it. But there's no reason to feel bad for, you know, oh, this nigga played in my face. If you are not presenting an opportunity for someone to do that, are you really playing the game in the right perspective? So if you play the game to where nobody has an opportunity to play in your face ever or nothing, then you're not showing up vulnerable, showing up guarded and blocked and protected because you cannot dare let a person play. No, I want to feel as if I can love you enough to give you the opportunity to know that and know that you're not going to do that. That's the beauty of it. But then people then get it. They get the access, they get the availability, and they play. It's dumb. But I don't know. I'm done. I'm out of here. I love you guys. Hey, Big Paul. What's up? How you doing? I'm out of here, though. It's nice to see you. Hopefully, I'll see you next time. Okay. Thanks for the likes. We almost made it to 25. I'll build you up. I like this 50 Cent song. That's nice. That's the only thing you can hope for, somebody to build up with. People are not going to come already perfect, you know what I'm saying? I think the only yoking that's probably super important is spirituality. And even there's some, you know, compromises, of course. But I don't know. I'm not going to go on and on about that. I'm about to go, y'all. Love you too. Thank you so much. That was so super sweet. Here. What am I going to eat? I'm so hungry. Then I got to go back and fix this YouTube video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. All right. Later.